Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Check
That's me. That's my
one.
first single that I'm releasing. Is
Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
1, 2 step.
1, 2 step.
It's a 1, 2 step remix.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back to another episode of Should We Leave? A podcast between two best friends, NYC comedian Luisa Lang and myself, Daniel Head, not an NYC comedian. This week, we discuss trying to understand other accents of literal English. We chat about my little trip to Bermuda and why don't we just pivot our entire life to be on a beach. We comment on, girl, the tariffs and the utter clownery that is this administration. We discuss if we could take blood money and how we used to give ourselves shots with mechanical pencils should be studied. All that and much more pink couch discussion on the podcast that is truly about everything and nothing. Enjoy.
Oh my God.
Well, welcome back to
It's
episode
18. Bye.
18.
It's like so many episodes
I feel like
in the grand scheme. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not. But in like my life, that's like been a lot of work.
I don't think I've ever committed to something longer.
No, me neither. I've never committed to anything in my life.
I'm like, I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I am too.
18 episodes.
I am too.
Well, welcome back to episode 18 of Should We Leave?
Should we leave?
The podcast about everything,
And nothing.
but mostly nothing.
I had a friend recently who was like, every time I hang out with you now, I'm like worried that you want to leave. And I'm like, no, I don't want to leave like
Really?
things I'm actually enjoying. I think she was joking, but I was like, I don't want to leave like things I'm actually enjoying.
Yeah.
I just want to leave like everywhere else.
Everywhere else.
So yeah, that's.
I was kind of afraid of.
You did say that,
if
but
like people, we're just not going to get invited to anything, which we haven't. But
well, yeah, but we will at some point.
But it's not the case.
No, that's not the case. It's just like kind of a joke about wanting to be home.
Just want to, but
Like, don't you get it? I was like, don't you get it though? To my friend.
Yeah.
Come on.
I just want to leave.
I just want to leave.
Should we leave? The podcast about wanting to be on the couch where we belong.
I just love to lay. I just want to be horizontal and I just want to chill.
When I tell you I got back from Bermuda.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we have to talk about how that was.
And when I tell you I got into my bed and I did my little bed setup, like I have a certain setup in my bed with the pillows, or I can't go to sleep. Mm-hmm. So I take the big like decorative pillow and I put it at my feet for my feet to lay on.
Okay.
And then I have this thing called
like your feet elevated? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
like
then
hospital style?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. Like I'm in the ICU.
Yeah.
And then I have this thing called a wiggle pillow, and it's like a long cylindrical body pillow.
Yeah, like I think I can picture it.
Okay. And I put that around my neck like this, like a pool float.
So you're like locked in place.
Locked in. And then I have my normal pillow underneath that. And we're just locked in, and I'm like this. I sleep face up.
Don't move at all.
Don't move. And when I was finally reached that horizontal position after I didn't sleep good in Bermuda. I didn't like the bed in the hotel. The hotel was really nice, but I just
yeah, sometimes it can be weird if it's not your own bed.
And there were these frogs.
There were these frauds.
And frauds.
Frauds were trying to get us.
People were committing fraud.
There were frogs that were loud.
So loud at night. And Stevie's like, you don't find that peaceful? And I was like, they're yelling at me.
Like they're screaming at me.
All night long.
I kind of think it's peaceful. If I'm picturing the right sound, it's like a chirping, but also that could get annoying. I don't know. I think it's like here we just hear like screaming and sirens all night.
Screaming and sirens.
I would take frogs.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And water, beach water.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous you were in Bermuda. I want to go so badly.
It was really cute, but we can talk about it in a minute, unless you want to talk about it now.
No, the only other thing I want to say about this morning is I'm trying not to buy coffee anymore.
Okay.
And it's been really I don't know why, but the coffee I'm making at home is just disgusting.
What are you making?
I have an iced coffee Keurig, and I'm just making regular iced freaking coffee.
I feel like that's not legit.
But I saw Brett Newstrom is a TikToker, actor, or whatever, and he posted a video of him being me trying to finish the coffee that I made at home that tastes like a cremated body because I can't keep spending $11 on lattes. And
It's
I'm like,
too much.
The coffee I was drinking this morning was so bad. And I was just like,
Okay, what do you put in it?
I would normally do oat milk, but today all I had was almond milk. So that was already not my favorite.
A little bit extra watery.
Little extra watery. And then I put a little bit of vanilla in it, but not enough. So it was like just, I actually don't even want to think about it. It was bad.
Yeah.
But I'm really like, I can't keep buying
The $9
in this
coffees.
economy. Come on.
Oh, I can't even begin to think
Tariff
about that.
season? Come
It's
on.
tariff season. Girl, the tariffs.
Girl, the tariffs. Something I noticed also, I was posting one of our videos and I was trying to do hashtag tariff because it was like about, well, it was one of the videos about like coffee being too expensive. And like, there's only, so okay, you type in comedian, whatever, and there's 70 million. You know how it says the number of hashtags under it? You type tariff and it says like 300. No.
I feel like they're suppressing
Meta
that.
is definitely,
I mean, they were at his inauguration, so.
Meta's definitely like, you're telling me that only 400 to 1,000 people have posted hashtag
in the
tariffs?
whole world.
Come on, man. That's like the biggest
Scam.
point of content. But like the tariffs are like the biggest point of conversation right now in the world. And you're telling me that like there's no hashtags?
Did you spell it right?
That's such a good question. Is it 2 R's, 2 F's? I mean, what?
I would have to look it up.
That's such a good point. Maybe I'm spelling it with like just complete
T-A-R-E.
I'm like turfles. I'm like, weird. No one's talking about this. No, I think I spelled it right. But I think that adds up. Like, I think Meta is silencing the people.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
don't want us talking about how we're angry about the tariffs.
I think that is definitely the case.
Like,
it
that's
is so
creepy.
fucking wild. Like, I don't even know where to begin on it.
No, but I love seeing videos. I've been seeing videos recently of Trump supporters, a video of them saying like, he's the best, da 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 da. Flash to them now being like, why am I poor now? What's he like?
Yeah.
Barstool. What is his name?
From Barstool Sports?
Yeah, what is that guy's name?
I don't know.
Well, he's like, Trump lost me $20 million. And it's like, well, you're like the reason a lot of people voted for him.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of influence and you came out publicly and said you were going to vote for Trump. And now you're upset because it impacts you. But you didn't care when it impacted everyone else.
Right. When it hurts your
You only
wallet.
care now that it's your wallet.
Yep.
And I'm pissed off about it.
Pissed off.
I'm pissed off. People are just like rude.
Oh, I was going to say, thank you so much for all of the views on our reaction video.
Oh yeah, that was fun. We got some Ariana fans.
Yeah, so fun
fun
to do that. And which reminds me, if you haven't already, if you're listening to this right now, go to YouTube and subscribe. We have 97 subscribers.
And we need at least 100.
And I want to
Come
get
on.
3 more for 100.
I want 3
like
more. God
maybe
damn.
we can get 3 more. I mean, that's so crazy because I feel like it's really hard to grow on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know anything about YouTube because I don't. That's the one place I don't have like any following or any traction. Because when I post to it, it literally says
no
views at the bottom.
No views.
I'd rather see a 0 than see the words no views.
No views.
That's
like it hasn't.
We just talked about
Nobody
no
has
views,
seen it.
Luisa. Also,
no views, Luisa.
I wasn't getting any views on my TikTok. TikToks like a few years ago, I want to say, like over a year ago.
When we were at MTV
for sure.
together.
I think it might have been after that though. But I changed my TikTok name to No Views Luisa because I was just like so mad and I was so over it. And I wanted to be like, just so you know, like I know I'm not getting views.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning in.
Yeah, lean into it.
So for a while I was No Views Luisa and then I restarted my TikTok and everything was fine.
I know. Are we getting views on that page?
No.
Should we switch back to the
That's
other
what
page?
I don't know. Because that's the page I abandoned. We're posting Should We Leave TikToks on the original No Views Luisa.
Yeah.
So it might be No Views Should We Leave now.
No views SWL.
So I don't know. We have to figure it out.
Yeah.
We have to crack the algorithm.
Everyone tries to figure it out though. Like it's not just us. It's like
No, I know.
big companies and everything and like it's this whole to do.
Oh, that's another thing I was going to say is I realized that like I've been wearing jeans on this podcast a lot.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm funnier when I'm in leggings.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just my hips hurt less. I can really like be myself on this couch. Like I decided
I'm
to
wearing
switch
the
it up
jeans today.
I know because you always look good, so I was like maybe I should look good, and I started wearing jeans, and it wasn't for me.
Okay, and why is that again?
I don't know, I'm like more comfortable in leggings. I can just be myself. My hips don't hurt as bad. Like, I don't know. I'll wear jeans eventually on the pod, but I have been like on a jean streak. And I was like, what am I doing?
You are in jeans a lot. Like when you do stand up, you do your like body or your, what's it called when it snaps into put?
Oh, bodysuit.
Bodysuit. Do you wear a bodysuit and then your jeans over it? That's what I assume you're wearing.
No, that's always just a
Like
shirt.
she's wearing a one piece on stage with jeans.
One time I did order a bunch of those though, and Josh and his boyfriend were over, or like it was when I lived with Josh and he and his boyfriend were over, and they were like, "Why did you order so many leotards?" I'm like, I didn't order leotards. They're like bodysuits, but I guess they are leotards.
Okay, but what you're wearing on stage, is it one of those? Because how do you keep it tucked in so nicely?
I either tuck it into
like
my
your
bra.
opening for that Irish woman.
Okay, well, I wanted to talk about that
yeah.
too. Okay, I've been yapping a lot this episode.
No, go.
I just have a lot to say.
Tell me.
So I opened for Irish legend comedian Joanne McNally this week, and last week, and it was incredible. Like the best gig for me right now is opening for like a huge comedian because I get to do 20 minutes and then I get to watch their hour. It's like the best gig. And she's so funny and her new hour is amazing and she's going on tour. It's going to be awesome. And she was so nice to me and so cool. But it was funny because at the end of the night, did you see my close friend's story?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I want to talk about. So what do you have to say?
I was just going to say, what is she doing? Is she like on tour right now? Or is this like a pre-tour test run of her material?
This was like work in progress test run of her new hour. And she's starting her tour in like a month maybe.
Okay.
Huge tour.
That's a thing that people do.
Oh yeah.
They like test out their material at different clubs and different places.
She's like, you guys are my guinea pigs. Like she had her notes. She's like working through stuff to like.
And it was good.
Oh, it was so
People
funny.
were laughing.
Yes.
Did people laugh at you?
Yeah.
Did you crush?
Yeah, I crushed.
Good. I'm happy.
I crushed more on the Thursday show than I did on the Monday, but it doesn't really matter. But after the show, she's great. Like when she has obviously an Irish accent. When she's talking to me, I can understand her because I think she slows down a little bit because she knows. After the show, her friends came backstage and I was like, I couldn't understand what they were saying.
Right.
I felt insane because I knew they were speaking English. I know they're speaking English, but I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
And this girl, one of them was a famous actress, the star of the show Dairy Girls. And she kept looking at me and being like, Darson, it says Sharser. And I would be like, ha, like, I don't know.
What are you saying?
What you're saying. And I really want this interaction to go well because it's cool that you're a famous actor and like, I don't want to come off as weird, but I don't know. I straight up don't know what you're saying to me.
Mm-hmm. Can you do an Irish accent?
No, I mean, it may be it's just really, really weird.
I feel like I've had a similar interaction, but like when I went to Australia, it's like there's some thick Australian accents and I'm like, what are you saying? And I don't want to be like,
I felt like it. Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be like, feel like so uneducated.
You don't want to be like, what are you saying? Because they're speaking
like,
English.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
They're speaking English.
You have two options. You either can just pretend you know what they said and be like, oh yeah, haha. And it's either right or wrong, your response. Or you just have to be like, I don't know what you're saying.
That happens all the time though, too. Like I can think of instances when you're at like a loud bar.
My friend said that. My friend messaged me and she goes, this is me at a bar.
Yeah.
You just have to be like, yeah, I say that all the time.
And you just laugh like, oh my God. Or like someone's like yelling across it. Okay, yeah.
They're like, I just cremated my dog. And you're like, yeah. Like, I can't hear you.
I just cremated my entire family.
Yeah.
Like,
and you're like, oh, I
my
love
God,
that
yes.
movie.
2 drinks, please.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I love that movie.
I feel like that happens a lot, more often than not.
Yeah.
But no one has, not the balls, but no one has like, you don't want to be.
No, it's uncomfortable.
What do you say? Like, actually, can you say that again? Like, I have no idea what you're saying. Like, I have to go.
I could have stayed and hung out and it would have been fun, but I went home.
I was like, I will have no idea what's going on.
No, I couldn't stay and put myself in a situation where like I was hanging out with these people and there was like an agent from WME there. Like he didn't speak English. In an Irish accent. No, he didn't have an Irish accent, but like just being around this group of people and feeling like I could not interact with, like I felt like an alien and I just was like, Thank you so much for having me. I gotta go because I can't do it. So that was just really funny for me.
That's probably how like
Funny.
people who don't speak English and come here and are learning English feel.
It's just insane for someone to be speaking your native tongue.
Yeah.
And you be like, huh?
What is going on?
Okay, I went to the office yesterday and it was a new office, one that we haven't been to before. And I was walking and there was a crumble near it.
Have you been?
I have been before. But I saw a big advertisement with this big ass pink frosted sugar cookie. And I was like, what is that? Like, that's me if I was a cookie. And I walk inside and I learned that the Kardashian Jenner family now has a line with crumble cookies. Like, that family will do anything to get their
Like,
bag. And I
what?
love them for it.
Why? Did you buy one?
Yeah, I got the Kylie one. It's the pink frosted. Oh my God, I literally think we should try them on the next episode.
Okay.
That's why I asked if there's one near here.
We can order some.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like 7,000 calories for one.
Why would you tell me that? I had one yesterday morning for breakfast.
It's literally like the worst nutritional value of anything.
It was so good.
It's like eating a mini cake, a whole cake.
What? You're yelling at me.
I am. But I've had them before too.
They're so good.
They're like $10 a cookie.
I don't even remember. But this line is like, Courtney has like her own. Kim has her own. Kylie has like the pink frosted one. And it was so good. I'm going to bring them next time and we're going to try them.
I feel like the Kardashians like are on their decline. Do you
like,
think
you
that they
think
like
that's
have a lot of influence still? I feel like they do, but
I feel like it doesn't matter because they
Yeah.
already have so much money that like,
right. But like they don't hold the same weight in pop culture as they used to.
no, they definitely don't because they're
I used to be like new episode of Kardashians all the time.
Totally, yes.
And now I'm just kind of like over it.
No, yeah, I agree.
I don't know if it's
think
because I'm like growing out of it or if they're
they're getting older.
losing it.
They're losing I mean, I still watch
Touch
it.
with reality.
But I think I'm like one of the only people that still watches it. And I just love them. I'm a Kardashian apologist. Like,
yeah, I really
my
like
favorite
watching them
people.
too. Like I've watched them since
The
they
beginning.
were in that house with the black and white check
yeah.
tile,
Yep.
which is now for sale.
I know.
You can buy it.
We can buy it.
Yeah, we're gonna buy it.
We might.
That's where the new podcast episodes
Yeah.
are gonna happen from. Could you imagine? Just
That lobby.
bring the couch there, just set it in the middle of the
Slide it
couch. Be
in.
like, keeping up with Luisa and Daniel.
Someone did say that I work with, though, that they missed an opportunity there to do crumble with a K.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
But then crumble with the K makes me think of like Crumpus.
It
Or
makes me think of
Kris
like Kris
Kringle.
Kringle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Like something.
Like, it's
bad.
not right. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, remember when albums would come out? There was a period and like every song was all caps
Yep.
for a while.
Every S was like a dollar sign.
Well, that was like Kesha, the Kesha movement.
All of the, if they could change, like they would never write out the word U. It would just be the letter U. Threes and as for E's.
Yep. What's that song by like 303? It's like, my best friend, not his new best man, and his You don't know it?
I know the one
Shit.
that's like, don't touch a girl.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Don't
Or
touch a girl. It's like,
don't touch and
I don't kiss a girl or something like that.
I don't
303. But I'm picturing, yeah, that was like classic millennial stuff.
I was listening to that this morning. We were listening to that this morning.
That song?
Not 303,
Oh my God,
but
I'm like, what the
my
hell?
2000s pop punk playlist.
I was listening to Allie and AJ.
the new Ally and AJ?
No, old.
Which song? Potential breakup song? Oh, I probably just-
Oh, that's Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, I'm like-
sorry, I was listening to that too. I was listening to Kelly Clarkson.
Well,
too.
that song is Breakaway, and that song used to be. Did you know that song was written for Avril Lavigne?
No way, I could see her singing it.
But then they gave it to Kelly Clarkson
Kelly?
after she won American Idol, and Kelly almost didn't do that song.
It's a great song.
I love Kelly Clarkson.
I do too. She's a real talent.
Oh yeah,
So
and she's only
talented.
getting better.
Yeah, I do really like her.
Like, she is the only American Idol.
She's the only one.
Yeah.
Like Clay
Like-
Aiken. We remember him, but we don't. remember. We don't care.
We listen and we judge.
We remember Clay. I remember Clay Aiken. I remember Ruben Studdard. I remember
there's one that just recently got
Fantasia
canceled.
Barrino.
I voted for her. Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood.
I used to love her.
Yeah, the early
seasons she like performed
did.
at Trump's inauguration. So shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Should not have done that.
Anybody who aligns himself or any of that stuff is just like, I don't understand.
I don't either.
Like, I truly don't understand. Like,
but like I said,
you have to be so. I'm delusional, but like you are on another level of delusion.
Yeah.
That you think that any of that is good.
Because they were under the impression that it was going to help the economy in their favor, and that's all they
but
care
now
about.
They're just fucking
is
tanking
themselves
it
and their own money. And now the economy's tanking, and it's like we knew this was going to happen.
And they're going to take advantage of that and like buy everything for like pennies on the dollar, and then watch the economy go back up, and then own all this stuff for cheap.
I can't do it.
It's just
scared.
like so crazy, the tariffs and all this stuff. Like, it's just so wild. Like I'm like not the person to be.
You're not a tariff expert.
I'm not a tariff expert, and there's a lot of other creators who are much more well spoken on this topic, but it is fucking wild. And it's like, we're what month is it? April. 4 months in.
I know. It's like, now I'm drinking coffee at home. It's gonna get worse. I'm gonna have to do everything. I'm gonna have to stop spending money. I'm out of control. I'm in financial ruin right now. Like,
You are.
I am in financial ruin. I had to pay my rent and what was the other big thing I had to
Taxes.
Oh, my credit card. I had to pay my rent and don't even talk about taxes.
Okay, do you have a high limit credit card?
It's like higher than I would ever let it get to.
Okay, so
It's like 25 or something, 50 maybe.
I don't. So like, believe it or not, I don't have my highest one is 5,000.
Oh, see, like when I go above 5,000, I start to freak out.
Yeah.
So mine is like a $27,000 or $25,000 limit, but I never let it get over like $5 or $5. If I hit 6, I know that I'm in trouble.
I completely decimated and ruined my credit in college.
You mentioned that before.
By like taking out like a Discover card and like all these things, and just not paying it. Just being like, this is free money, and I was in a different.
I can see how that would happen though.
Yeah,
because it like feels like it.
And I was like, oh, amazing, and just doing all this stuff and being very irresponsible.
Going to Paris on a fake like you know.
I
what I mean?
like went on a cross country road trip. I went on all these
Yeah.
things, and I just like bought everything that I wanted for the most part. Like, but so like that's why
I know
I don't have like cards that are like high limit.
Okay, because they're like, we don't trust you.
Right, but I'm slowly like
Gaining it back.
been working fairly hard to like gain it back, but my
credit score is fine, but I don't have any money. So it's like, you know.
What do you spend your money on?
I spend my money on so much shit. I don't even know,
Like
dude.
what?
Like coffee, Uber Eats, Ubers.
Like I saw the reason why I ask is because I saw a TikTok that was like, what's the generation above us? Boomers?
No, Gen X.
Gen X or boomers or whatever is like, why aren't you doing this? Like, and all this stuff. And it's like, things are just so different now.
Yeah,
like with the money.
My parents bought their house for $30.
It's like we're spending the majority of our income on rent and all these taxes and all this stuff. And then like, it's crazy.
Yeah, my money goes just, I don't even know. Flies out the window. I don't know. I don't like buy clothes. So what is going on? I think I'm spending it on like alcohol, Ubers, Uber Eats, random Amazon shit that I don't need.
Oh yeah, that's where it gets me too.
Someone take my Amazon away.
Like it's too easy to get something delivered the next day.
The next day, you're like, oh, I want this. Bing, it's in your hand.
It's magic.
Crazy.
Like I don't understand how they do it.
They have all my money.
Where are they getting this stuff
So
from?
I actually do know how they do it because my aunt works for Amazon. And
Really?
I asked her, I was like, how
Insider
do they get
tea.
Insider tea? I was like, how do they get things to me in
30
seconds? And she's like, well, what they do is when you search for something, they send it out to all the warehouses that are near you. Mm-hmm. And they'll suggest the products. Like if you look for like a certain hairbrush, it'll send you the ones that are close to you. So that it doesn't have to like
Right.
come from far away. So it's like they have a system where
That's interesting because it's like, is it the most top rated thing or is it the closest to you?
Well, that's, yeah.
Because first of all, I filter by like 5 stars and above. And then I like to see if it has a little overall pick or Amazon choice little banner on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I want to pick one of those because that's like a little extra thing.
Right.
So I'm like, maybe they're slapping that on
But
things
is that
that are
real?
closer.
Like, who knows?
I clicked on it. It's like overall pick is like generally the overall pick from customers. And then
Okay.
Amazon's choice is like,
That's where I
what's
get-
the quickest, has the best ratings.
Okay.
So
That's where
sometimes
I
they're
get
different.
confused. It's like,
Yeah. And then you change the color of something and then the little badge will go away. And it's because it's like they probably don't have that color in stock.
yeah,
And it's like, why is the pink color hairbrush
Not
not
available.
Amazon's choice?
right.
But the black is.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's like magic.
Amazon is wild.
And like their employees aren't allowed to pee during the day, but
Really?
yeah, I think they're like facility like workers are like totally exploited and abused. Fast fashion vibes. Yeah, that's why we're not supposed to use Amazon. That's where all my money goes, though. It's really bad.
I know I should have got an Amazon credit card years ago. I could have been paying for
I
all
should
this
have bought
stuff.
Amazon stock when I was a baby.
Yeah, right when I was born.
When I was born, I should have bought Amazon stock.
Apple stock.
Apple stock.
Well, it doesn't matter now. They're all in the
They're
toilet.
all in the toilet.
They all
Do we
should we buy stock now?
though? That's my thing.
like. I want some investing help. Like, who knows how to do investing?
My mom's pretty good.
She does invest. Well, your mom has 7 houses.
Yeah, my mom has 100 houses. So she is pretty good.
Is her name Christine?
Yeah, Tina.
Oh my God, I remember.
Christine, and then she goes by Chris in the workplace, and then Tina in my family. So it's like, who is she? Nobody knows.
She's where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah,
She's a little like
exactly.
has multiple identities, and that's why she
Totally.
has 7 houses.
Yeah. So sometimes my mom helps me, but also it's like she's not a professional, and like she doesn't know. Sometimes she just knows more than me.
Right.
Sorry, my hip.
Do you want to stretch your
No, I'm actually good like this. Yeah, tell me about Bermuda.
Bermuda? I think so. There's this thing called Fun Fever that my mom used to. Have I talked about this?
Never heard of this.
So basically,
Sun fever?
Fun
fever. No,
Fun
never
fever.
heard of this.
It's that feeling of like extreme depression when you get back from a trip.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're on the plane going home and you're like, damn, I had such a good time. I'm
it's
like
over.
so sad that this is over. It's like when you're leaving the hotel room and you have that thought, you're like, I will never see this hotel room again,
Mm-hmm.
probably in my life.
Yeah.
It's like you're grieving these inanimate objects. And I'm like, I miss this so much.
Yeah.
That was hitting Stevie so
Really?
hard on the way back. And I was like, it's okay. And I was like, we have another trip coming up at the end of this month. Like just
That's good.
The
I
way to
mean,
get out of it is to book the next
have
trip.
something else to look forward to.
Always have the next book.
So much lint on my pants.
A good key to staying out of depression is always have a trip booked.
Yeah, but what if you have no money and you can't book a trip?
Well,
well, you're shit out of luck then. You gotta go on antidepressants.
go on antidepressants and well, you
No,
live
it's
close.
so true,
You live
though.
close to your parents, so that counts as a trip.
Right. Honestly, that is true. I'll
Mm-hmm.
just go to my parents' house, or I'll go to the Cape. Not to sound like a brat.
Or go to Naples,
Or I'll
Florida.
go to Florida, or I'll go to wherever- my Parisian apartment. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm joking.
But Bermuda was it was just a nice quick little getaway.
It's close too.
It's close. It's like a 2.5 hour flight. We like rented this little like electric car. Like it's
Okay.
basically like a scooter, but the seats are next to each other and it's
Okay.
like enclosed.
Okay, I love that.
Okay. And we were just whipping around. The island is from end to end 1 hour drive.
Oh.
So
Okay.
so you can
Small.
like get around wherever you want. We like had this little car and we just like drove around and explored and it was like so cute. It was like just fun being
Cute.
out.
And was it nice weather?
It was gloomy one whole day and that's the day we like drove around.
Okay.
But the day we got there and the day after was really nice. It was like high 70s, sunny.
So I need that so
it
badly.
was just so nice. And I was like, do you ever have that moment when you're like somewhere, you're like, what if I just pivoted my whole
I was thinking
life?
this last night because I have a friend who lives in St. John's, like
Yeah.
the island.
Cool.
And I was like looking at his Instagram last night and I was like, why am I not living?
I was just like, why am I not living?
Why am I not
at
living
the
on an
beach
island?
or an island?
I saw a study recently was like living by the ocean can like
Help
decrease your
everything.
depression by 50% or whatever the fuck.
You're first to go in the event of a global tsunami, but
But I mean,
like
everything else about it.
it in another life, and maybe this life, another time, I do see myself as like being that like beach guy,
100%. I say that about myself,
but
too.
like not in Florida though.
Not in Florida. I would be in another life if I hadn't chosen comedy and hadn't chosen this like grind that I'm on. I would be off the grid in Hawaii,
Right. Ooh.
just living my life, living a simpler life, but happier. Just being like by the. I think
gotta
we complicate
infuse-
our lives so much.
Well, it's like it's part of being in New York
Yeah,
City, but
there's
you
so-
got to infuse that kind of vibe and feeling into your everyday life where you can.
I know it's just hard. In
It
New
is
York
so
because
hard.
It's like you walk outside and someone punches you in the face,
And it's
you're like,
$300.
okay, yeah, and then
Like, you go-
yeah, they take your wallet and they're
and-
like,
Yeah, you step outside
Fuck
in New York
you.
City and you've spent $300.
yeah.
Like I
Bing
went to
when
the
your
grocery.
foot touches the ground.
Yep, boom. It's just the tariff
Yeah, for living.
for living. I went to the grocery store yesterday and I was like, I'm just gonna get one of my little cans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a long day of like social interaction yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I somehow $75. I was like, I want to get.
And that's not even a lot. Like,
Oh, it was a box of cereal,
You
2
probably got
cans,
3
some
things.
Celsius,
Yeah.
and I think that's it.
yeah.
Or something else. But anyway, Bermuda was great. I recommend going there. We should go
Mm-hmm. My
there.
family loves it.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. I want to get like a house or something, like an apartment or condo or timeshare or something, and like incorporate that into my like yearly life. Like
We work remote. It's like,
I get that. You know, like I get it's hard too because Stevie doesn't work remote.
yes.
But
So true.
in just that's like a dream of mine to be able to like have
Even
a
like
place.
a month and then you rent it out the rest of the year.
Right. Or just be able to be like, oh, we're going to our condo for the weekend.
Yeah. That would be
That sounds
amazing
rich.
and rich.
Right?
Yeah.
So Stevie's family grew up going to like their Bermuda was Hawaii because
Yeah.
they're on the West Coast. And like he was like, whenever we go to Hawaii, like have you ever been?
yeah.
Oh my God. I want to hear. He was like, it's just so beautiful. It's like so beautiful. It's
Stunning.
like crazy that's a part of the United States.
Yeah.
Like it's a different world.
Yeah.
I mean, they have their own culture and their own people
Totally.
and stuff. I
There's
can't
just
wait to
like
go.
so many cool places we could live, and we live here, and I get why we live here, but
Yeah.
part of me,
It is a lot of
big
times you're
part
like
of me is
question
sometimes
it.
like, wait, I could take my work anywhere. Why
Mm-hmm.
am I not in like the Bahamas where there's clear blue water? Like I'll see TikToks of like random girls who are like, I picked up everything and moved to the south of France, and here's me taking a dip in the ocean at 7 a.m. and that cures everything. And I'm like, wait, I want to be that girl, but I'm not gonna. But I want to.
I think you could.
Yeah, but I would want my family to come with me. I
Yeah.
don't like being far away from my family.
I think that part of that is in your future.
Maybe.
Yeah. Manifest.
Yeah.
I think it's
I want to like go to the south of France for a month.
Yeah. Are you still going to go to France?
I'm going to Paris
Paris?
for 2 weeks in October.
Oh, what's going on in July?
July, I'm going to just be on the Cape.
On the Cape. I should come one weekend.
You should come in July.
I still want to do like a Cape episode,
Yep.
a Cape pod episode. Get
Mm-hmm.
it? I want us to do that Disney episode
What Disney episode?
where we go to
yeah,
Disney for the
going to
day.
Disney. Yes. I want to go to Disney so badly recently.
And I want to go with you so I can show you.
I just want to go to a theme park and like spend all my money on shit I don't need. Go on some
That's the
rides.
best.
Just like, I really want, my friend just went to Disney with all of her like nephews and nieces.
It's just
It
so
looks so fun.
It's like it really heals your inner child.
Totally.
And it just like brings you back to that simpler time. And I think that's why a lot of people, I know that's one of the reasons why I go, is just there's a lot of like happy, positive memories around it and nostalgia from like
Yeah.
my parents and my mom
Totally.
and all that stuff. And it's like, we already talked about Disney adults and stuff, but we should definitely go.
Like I'm so
Like
down.
there might be a bonus episode.
It's just
like
shit
guys,
that I don't have
also
any money.
There's only 2 more episodes left,
I need to
right?
start a
2 or 3.
GoFundMe. I need to start a GoFundMe so that people can fund my trip to Disney. Like I was saying, I looked at my bank account the other day and I had $444, and I was like, "Ooh, angel number,
Manifest."
She's so lucky."
Too bad it wasn't 444,000.
Oh, that would have been so much better.
Just imagine 3 zeros after that.
Yeah, not enough zeros, not enough O's in my bank account.
Soon.
I mean, that's not. Yeah, it was not good.
You have to picture it, envision it.
Man,
I have on my vision board a fake account balance that I look at.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
And so I like look at it and I'm like, yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
mine.
a Chase bank account and it like shows this big number in there. And I'm like, that's going to happen one day. And I'm
Easy.
just going to log in. Like the dream is to like not have to ever log into your bank account ever again.
I don't have to check because I'm
Never.
fine.
Like, oh, everything's fine.
Yeah, this is what I want. We can like end on this. This is what I wanted to bring up. Did you watch White Lotus?
Yes.
Okay, so in the finale of White Lotus, it's a spoiler, so whatever.
No. Yeah.
Get over it.
Get over it. You're late.
She takes $5 million in hush money.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering,
100%.
would you take the $5 million?
100%.
100%.
Like the fact that her son was able to I was like, oh, he's gonna go for $1 million. He was like, nope, $5 million. I was like,
million.
shoot for the fucking stars. And hey,
but
and it happened.
And if you think about it, Tanya's worth $1 billion.
Billion. So it's
I would have asked
1%.
for 10
yeah.
million, because that's nothing. That's a drop in the ocean for that guy.
When you think about it, yeah, 1%. Don't get me started. Like 1% of these billionaires' wealth is literally more than most people make in their lifetimes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would have taken the $5 million, and you know what? She was happy and on that fucking boat on the way out.
Oh, I
She
would
said,
take it.
See ya.
Immediately.
See ya.
Josh was like, I don't know, my conscience would
be on a yacht.
My conscience would be on a yacht.
A yacht.
Literally. I'm like,
Someone in your comments was like, that's not enough money to buy a yacht.
I was just going to say that.
I was like, go fuck
Someone goes,
off.
$5 million is not yacht money. I'm like, you can charter a yacht with $5 million.
You can charter a yacht for like 30,000.
A few $100,000.
Or less.
Yeah,
you
but
watch Below Deck. It's not
Yeah.
$100,000 to charter that yacht.
It's not.
Maybe,
but
Well,
either way,
I'm gonna charter fucking 50 yachts.
I never said I was going to buy a yacht, you asshole.
Yeah.
I said I would be on a yacht.
Yeah.
And $5 million can
Fuck
get me on
off.
a yacht. So get out of my comments.
Get out of the comments.
You absolute freak.
You are, yeah.
I fought somebody in my comments a few days ago.
Okay.
Because sometimes I just can't not.
Just do it.
I had a video that went viral and it had like 14,000 likes. And the person comments saying, is this supposed to be funny? And I go, well, yeah, 14,000 people thought it was funny, but that's okay that you don't.
Yeah. Go.
And he goes, I didn't know that likes equated to something being funny. And I was like, well, it does, because it's a comedy video.
Because why would you like it?
And people liked it. So it does. I go, you'll catch on.
You'll catch on.
Just like, leave me alone.
I don't understand. And speaking of comments, someone commented on our Brighter Days reaction video, a full Bible verse. The For God So Loved, John 3:16.
Bible verse?
Just written out Bible verse.
Why?
And I was like, are you good? Like, are you good, actually?
Why?
I have no idea. Like, I think that sometimes
take the
like
engagement, but-
Christian keyboard warriors feel like that they have to spread that message, the gospel, every waking moment online and everywhere they can. And I'm like, you guys have lost the plot.
They have lost
That
the
was
plot.
my lost the plot.
They
have lost the plot. That is not what sharing Christ's love is about. Like I'm not, in my opinion,
I'm not religious, so
leaving
I
a
don't know.
Bible verse comment on a Ariana Grande reaction video is not, you're not doing anything.
No, that's not like doing
Are they
work.
hoping that someone is going to see it and be like, oh my God, I want to believe in Jesus now.
Oh,
I came to watch Ariana Grande, but now I believe in Jesus.
I came here to watch an Ariana Grande reaction video.
Yeah.
You're not going to get...
Like, it also makes me think of like the billboards around in New York City where it's just the old picture of Jesus. And it's like, Jesus. And that's all it says.
Thinking about this recently, it'll be like, proof beyond doubt that God exists.
Jesus.
And it'll say, call this number for proof. Have you seen those?
Yes.
And I'm like, I wanted to make a video about it.
Who's calling it?
Who is calling? Because
I want to see their numbers.
Because it's like, What do you answer and you say, wait, you saw him?
You know what I think?
What was he wearing?
You know what I think? It might be people who are like at their lowest and they're looking for a literal sign, and they're
It's like the suicide hotline for Christian
this is
people.
the sign they see.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, I was about to drive off the Williamsburg
Yeah.
Bridge and I saw the Jesus sign and I decided to stop.
Because when you're driving out of New York, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, and if that's the case, then good. Maybe it's worth it. But I just think that kind of sharing of the message has lost the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything that's lost the plot recently?
Pencils. Dude, like, who the fuck is writing with a pencil anymore? I couldn't find a pen last night in my apartment, and I found a mechanical pencil, and I'm writing with it, and I'm like, it feels like I'm writing with dirt. Like, this isn't real.
Yeah.
What is the point of a pencil?
You're like smudge. It's like
it's
cave
smudgy.
People. Yeah.
It's nasty.
It was a mechanical pencil?
Yeah.
Do you remember in classes where you would like, oh my God, I ran out of, do you have 0.5 lead?
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. You would have a little tube of lead
in your thing.
That's so funny. I completely forgot about that.
And then you would do it in your arm. You'd be like, oh my God, look at this. I'm giving myself a shot.
Hard drugs, and you'd
hard
take it
drugs.
And
I'm a heroin
that
addict.
was always
it's like a mechanical
so
pencil.
fun. Yeah. But pencils have lost the plot for me. I don't understand why there's no offense to pencils, but like,
no offense to pencils.
Yeah. I think the only people who use pencils are like architects and like mathematicians.
And where you can like need to erase things.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take them off the regular market and just sell them.
Because when I'm writing a note, and maybe this is insane, and let me know if you do this, but I write the note in my phone first, and then I will copy that note on paper and pen.
Yeah, me too.
Like if I'm writing a card.
I don't do that, but for all my like comedy or like podcast notes, I'll put everything in my phone.
And then write it down.
And then just scramble it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, writing with a pen last night, I was like, what is this? The fucking 1800s?
Yeah.
I felt like I was writing with a quill. It was like insane. It's time for pencils to like lie down.
Stay in kindergarten and
architecture firms. It's time for pencils
firms.
to get in the grave. 6 feet under. We're done with pencils.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap on pencils. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And it's a wrap on this episode.
It's a wrap on the episode.
Well, thank you so much for listening to episode 18 of
Should We Leave?
Should We Leave? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do your big one. Subscribe to YouTube, follow Instagram, follow TikTok, like everything, share everything. Just do it.
Just like
we really appreciate it. We really would love to get to 100 YouTube subscribers, and we're almost at 1,000 followers on Instagram. And that's exciting because we started with nothing.
0.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Bye-bye.
Bye.